Little Nightmares 3 speedruns are not quite as exciting as its two predecessor. Little Nightmares had a bunch of skips, had amazing movement, and the run is well under an hour, making it really easy to grind for a good time. Little Nightmares 2, I didn't run this one, but after watching the run, it looked quite fun. But Little Nightmares 3, well, let me tell you about it. I'll base this review on 3 points of what I think makes a speedrun fun. Movement, is it good, or is it a pain to get around? The skips, are they cool, super easy, or impossibly hard? And the pacing, is the run fluid, is there any downtime, or are you always busy? And sure, it's all based on personal opinions, but you still click on the video knowing that. If you didn't know, Little Nightmares 3 is a co-op game with the option of playing solo with an AI companion. That isn't aware you're trying to do speedruns. Now, I get it. The NPC shouldn't be solving every puzzle for you. Otherwise, it would have been even more of a walking simulator than it already is, but it would maybe speed up the length of this run by quite a bit. The number of times you end up waiting for low, yeah, because Alone is a better character to play. The number of times you end up waiting for slow is insane. I mean, I get it, they want both players to discover each room together, live the experience together. However, even with a friend, you'll end up opening more doors than you ever did in any games before. Little Nightmares 1 and 2 had doors too, but each only had an handful, and it wasn't used to slow down your progress either. There was always an environmental reason for it to be there. It artificially dragged out the gameplay, the same way they use humongous room like this one, or this small room multiple times. All this padding accomplished nothing but inflates the time you're playing the game, and therefore it creates long segments with nothing to do in the speedrun. And don't get me started on the segments where you're just waiting for the monsters to leave the room. I think I'm gonna be brief with this one. The movement is somewhat similar to Little Nightmares 2. Optimally, you'll run a bit, jump twice, run again, and repeat. It prevents the character from tumbling. This is generally the best movement option. However, at times you can jump as much as you want, like in Desert at the beginning or when you have the umbrella. And if you let go of sprint, it works on planks and long metal pipes like this one. Overall, it's not amazing, it's not hard to pull off, but it can feel pretty useless at times being optimal as you'll wait for the NPC to show up at the door. This might be the only good thing about this game. Although there's only a few of them, most of the skips are fun. Just the first one right here. This jump looks simple enough, but there's a timing of when you jump and when you curve it, making it deceptively harder than it looks, but it's nothing impossible to master with enough practice. But this jump here. Yeah, no, it's just a jump. But you have surveillance skip. That one's actually cool. You have to interact with the door as you fall, grab it, get the schmoof going, then do the next room blind. From my past experiences, it's not something I've seen before, and I thought it was great. But then you have this one. It's just a jump. But holy shit, it's the worst. You gotta time it with the rat's jump and hope to have an angle and get enough height to grab the ladder. I never pulled it off myself. This is the one skip in the run I never even tried to go for it. I practiced it and never got close. Anyway, props to anyone who went for it and will. Overall, I think the pacing is really what kills a run for me. All that waiting is awful, especially when you compare it to the other two games of the franchise. And sure, they had their own downtime, but it wasn't in every other room. The final time being closer to the 2-hour mark doesn't help it at all. By the way, I'm only talking about the solo speedrun of this game and not the co-op. I've watched the co-op speedrun and it looks a lot more fun and the run looks a lot more fluid. You will still end up waiting at the door. Well, you know, you're gonna have to go through the doors every other room, but you know, there's less wait time. But I am well aware right now that this game is not complete. There are 2 chapters missing as there are DLCs that will come out later this year. So maybe the run will feel different then. But I don't think it will change anything in the main game unless they decide to patch a lot of things and just, you know, just change a lot of things in the main game. Anyway guys, this is just my opinion. If you like this video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel. It's literally my first video. I'll have more coming, more reviews, more videos about speedrunning in general. So if you're a fan of speedrun content, I mean, this is what I'm gonna be about here, so yeah. Anyway guys, thank you all for watching. Good luck with the speedruns, and I'll see you next time. Peace.